Hello and welcome to Maestro's TV podcast, your trusted partner in preparing for the National Qualifying Examination for School Heads. I'm your host, and today we're diving deep into a critical Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020. This order focuses on the Learning Recovery Program, which was especially designed to help learners who were left behind due to the disruptions caused by the pandemic. For those preparing for the NQESH, this is an essential policy to understand as it directly addresses the core issue of educational recovery, which school heads are tasked to manage. Let's explore the key points, guidelines, and the decisions that school leaders need to make to effectively implement this policy. Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020, came as a response to the urgent need for learning recovery after the COVID-19 pandemic disrupted the education system. This policy set the framework for schools to address the academic gaps created by prolonged school closures. The main goal was to ensure that students who fell behind during the pandemic could catch up through targeted intervention programs. These interventions included bridging programs, remedial classes, and expanded learning opportunities. For school heads, the implementation of this policy requires a multifaceted approach. Let's break it down into the key guidelines and actions that need to be taken. Bridging programs are at the core of this policy. These programs are designed to support students who have gaps in their learning due to the interruption in their studies. These bridging programs aim to help learners catch up to their expected grade level and ensure they are adequately prepared for the next stages of their education. As a school head, it is your responsibility to identify students who need this support. You will need to collaborate with teachers to design bridging programs tailored to these students, which could include catch-up lessons in subjects like math, science, and English. You must also ensure that these programs are delivered in a way that's engaging and meets the diverse needs of your learners. Remedial classes are another key aspect of the Learning Recovery Program. These classes are aimed at helping students who did not meet the minimum competencies in various subjects. They are designed to provide more focused, individualized instruction to help learners master essential concepts. As a school leader, it's crucial to set up a system for identifying students who are struggling. This might involve analyzing formative assessments or other data to pinpoint students who require additional help. You will need to organize these remedial sessions, making sure that teachers are prepared to provide differentiated instruction based on students' needs. It's also important to monitor the progress of these students regularly to determine if further intervention is necessary. One of the broader strategies outlined in this order is expanding learning opportunities. This could take the form of after-school programs, weekend classes, or even summer programs designed to give students more time and space to learn. The policy encourages schools to be flexible and creative in offering these opportunities, considering the varying circumstances of students. For school heads, this means exploring different ways to extend learning time. Are there opportunities for partnership with community organizations or local government units to offer supplemental learning programs? Are there volunteers or tutors that could be enlisted to support the effort? It's essential to think outside the box and ensure that learning recovery doesn't only happen during regular school hours. While this policy focuses primarily on academic recovery, it also acknowledges the importance of addressing the emotional and social well-being of students who have experienced significant disruptions to their education. Students may not only be dealing with academic challenges, but also the emotional toll of the pandemic. School heads must make sure that support systems are in place, such as counseling services and mental health programs, to help students overcome any emotional barriers to learning. This will require close coordination with guidance counselors, social workers, and other mental health professionals in your school. Finally, the policy emphasizes the need for continuous monitoring and evaluation of the learning recovery programs. As a school head, you will need to regularly assess the effectiveness of your bridging programs, remedial classes, and expanded learning opportunities. This means gathering feedback from teachers, students, and parents and analyzing the academic progress of students. Regular assessments will allow you to make adjustments and improve the implementation of the program. It's crucial to create a culture of feedback and continuous improvement to ensure that the programs are achieving their intended outcomes. To sum it up, Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020, provides a structured approach for school leaders to help learners recover from the disruptions caused by the pandemic. Bridging programs, remedial classes, and expanded learning opportunities are all vital components of this recovery process, but so is addressing the holistic needs of students. As school heads, you are not only responsible for ensuring academic recovery, but also for creating a supportive environment where students can thrive. I encourage you to take this policy seriously as it will play a central role in how your school recovers and grows in the coming years. As you prepare for the National Qualifying Examination for school heads, remember that your knowledge of these policies will be crucial in guiding your school to success. Thank you for joining me today on Maestro's TV podcast. If you found today's discussion helpful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and tune in next time. Good luck in your preparations, and remember, your leadership can make all the difference. 1. Question: what is the primary objective of Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020, with regard to the Learning Recovery Program? A. To eliminate all forms of assessment for the recovery year. B. To help students who fell behind during the pandemic catch up through remedial and bridging programs. C. To ensure that teachers are compensated for additional workloads in the recovery phase. D. To introduce a new grading system for the academic year 2020 to 2021. Correct answer: B. Explanation: the primary goal of the policy is to ensure that learners who struggled during the pandemic can recover academically through special programs such as bridging programs, remedial classes, and expanded learning opportunities. 2. Question: which of the following best describes the role of school leaders in the implementation of the Learning Recovery Program as outlined in Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020? A. School leaders should focus on administrative tasks and delegate the academic responsibilities to teachers. B. School leaders must design and directly implement all bridging and remedial programs. C. School leaders are responsible for coordinating and overseeing the implementation of the recovery program, ensuring teacher readiness and monitoring student progress. D. School leaders are tasked with reducing the overall curriculum content to make room for recovery efforts. Correct answer: C. Explanation: the policy emphasizes the role of school leaders in organizing and overseeing recovery efforts, ensuring that teachers are prepared and that students' progress is regularly monitored and assessed. 3. Question: how does Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020 suggest addressing students who are academically behind due to the disruptions caused by the pandemic? A. By assigning additional homework and extending school hours for the entire student body. B. By conducting standardized tests to assess who needs additional help, then grouping students by their test scores. C. By implementing bridging programs and remedial classes to help students catch up at their own pace. D. By suspending all assessments to give students time to focus on catch-up lessons. Correct answer: C. Explanation: the policy promotes personalized academic support through bridging programs and remedial classes, allowing students to recover and align their learning with the appropriate grade level. 4. Question: what is the suggested approach for delivering expanded learning opportunities, as per Department Order Number 32, Series of 2020? A. Offering additional online classes for students who can attend. B. Providing only after-school programs for academic recovery. C. Expanding learning opportunities through after-school, weekend, and even summer programs designed to meet the needs of various learners. D. Requiring students to attend extra classes during regular school hours without considering their needs. Correct answer: C. Explanation: expanded learning opportunities are designed to be flexible and diverse, offering students multiple ways to engage with their education outside regular school hours, such as through after-school, weekend, and summer programs. 5. Question: which of the following is a key component for school heads when monitoring the effectiveness of the Learning Recovery Program? A. Assessing the curriculum content and reducing it for efficiency. B. Monitoring student progress through regular assessments and adjusting strategies based on results. C. Focusing solely on teacher attendance to ensure full implementation of the program. D. Limiting feedback to only the academic staff to avoid distractions. Correct answer: B. Explanation: continuous monitoring of student progress through assessments is crucial for adjusting teaching strategies and ensuring the recovery program meets its goals. School heads must be proactive in collecting feedback and making necessary changes. 6. Question: according to Department Order No. 32, Series of 2020, how should school leaders address the social and emotional needs of students during the recovery period? A. By focusing only on academic recovery and ignoring emotional well-being. B. By integrating counseling services and mental health programs to help students overcome emotional barriers to learning. C. By limiting the focus to academic interventions without considering any extracurricular activities. D. By promoting a strict academic curriculum with minimal social interaction among students. Correct answer: B. Explanation: the policy recognizes that students may face emotional and psychological challenges due to the pandemic. School leaders are encouraged to provide mental health support to help students overcome these barriers and succeed academically. 7. Question: what is the primary purpose of remedial classes as outlined in Department Order No. 32, Series of 2020? A. To provide advanced lessons to gifted students who need further challenge. B. To ensure that all students are prepared to meet the new grading system in the recovery year. C. To help students who have not met minimum competencies in various subjects catch up with essential concepts. D. To replace traditional classroom teaching for all students during the recovery period. Correct answer: C. Explanation: remedial classes are designed to help students who are behind in their learning catch up with core academic concepts. They are an essential tool for addressing learning gaps and ensuring students are ready for the next grade level. 8. Question: how does Department Order No. 32, Series of 2020 suggest school leaders support teachers during the implementation of the Learning Recovery Program? A. By strictly monitoring teachers' work hours and compliance with the recovery program. B. By providing professional development opportunities and resources to equip teachers with the skills necessary for implementing recovery programs. C. By assigning teachers additional tasks unrelated to the recovery program to reduce their workload. D. By limiting teacher participation in decision-making processes regarding the recovery efforts. Correct answer: B. Explanation: the policy emphasizes the importance of equipping teachers with the right tools and knowledge to effectively implement the recovery programs.